Hello, my name is Steve Ono. I am the author of Can Any Guitarist Even Dream? And I'm here to talk to you today about the number 3. The first thing about the number 3 is a waltz. Not every timing is 4/4. The classic 4/4 would be 1, 2, 3, 4. A waltz would be a 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right? And that is distinctly different from the 4/4 time. 3 has a rolling quality to it, as opposed to a marching quality like 4 or 2. Now, these are fundamental rhythmic things that need to be paid attention to, and the common time designation of 4/4 really is because it's common in most of Western music, but there's plenty of 3-count music out there. Fast waltzes, slow waltzes. They all are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And all that kind of stuff, right? So what do we have? We have the number 3. It is a magical number. Coming up is the idea that there are only 3 notes in a chord. Only 3 notes in a chord. And they're spaced in a particular way. If you look at your note map and you check out your A chord, you'll notice that on the 3rd string you've got an A and a C sharp and an high E. And that is the A triad. A, C sharp, E. The other 2 notes in the A chord are just a low A and a low E. Okay? But A, C sharp, E is the triad for A major. And it is a pattern of every other note. A, B, C sharp, so it skips the B, skips the D, goes to E. A, 1, 3, and 5. It skips the 2 and the 4 on the list in alphabetical order. And that 3rd note is the note that changes to make a chord minor. So both major and minor chords have only 3 notes. They are triad chords. There's the A minor triad, A, C, E, as opposed to the A major triad, A, C sharp, E. Now, this has to do with chord construction. How are chords made? Well, chords are made out of every other note in a scale, starting from the name of the chord. And for the first series of chords, we only use 3 notes. They are called triads because we only use 3 notes. So if I'm playing a D chord, I've got an A and a D and an F sharp. And those are the 3 notes. If it was in order, it'd be D, F sharp, high A, but we'll put the A down here. Now the 3rd note of D, D, E, F. F sharp becomes an F, and the chord turns minor. So a change of the 3rd note of the scale within the chord changes a chord from major to minor. Now this is really important to understand because you won't see the number 3 in a chord name at all. That is what is indicated by major and minor, is that change. So if I see a plain letter name chord, E, my assumption will be that it is major. E, F, G sharp. E, F, G sharp. G sharp will be the major 3rd. If it was G natural, then it would be E minor. Very important thing to understand that the number 3 does not show up in a chord name at all, because that's what the M is about. The small m is to indicate a minor third, not a major third. Plain letter name note, that could be flatted or sharped, by the way, is just major. That is the assumption you're to make. If it turns minor, then they'll put a small m on it, but they are not going to say flat 3 or something of that nature. The only time you actually ever see the number 3 in a chord name is if the chord name says no third, which means you only get the A and the E and the A, and there is no C. There is no C of any kind, no third. A, B, C, no third. Just A and E are left. And that is also known as a power chord and has a number designation of 5. So if you see a chord name that says D no third or D5, then it's the D without an F of any kind. D, E, F, no third. Okay? Very important thing to understand, because you will not run into the number 3 in a chord name unless they don't want one, because that's what the little m is about. Major and minor. Another one of the great mysteries of music.